Greetings and salutations, this is Imperator Vespasian and his trusty sidekick. Hello. And today we are bringing you Adeptus Mechanicus Electro Priests, which are these guys.
That's a sentence.
Yes, it is, isn't it? It's quite good. We'll pop them first.
They remind me of aliens, the engineers.
Actually, they do look a bit like the engineers from Alien, yeah, except they were 8 foot tall.
Yeah, you need height.
Yeah. So these are the Electro Priests. They're very nice little models. You haven't really got much in the way of options for them, but you do have sort of.
What you do have is wires.
Lots of wires. Lots of wires. So you don't have a huge amount of options. You've only really got two versions, which is either the staff, like a ball, or the electro gloves. So it's kind of up to you which way you put them together. Now, the figures are actually, sorry, the troops are actually quite useful. Because depending on what rules depending on what you decide to do with them, you can give them invulnerability saves and things like that. So they're actually a bit like Jedi. No, actually, Dark Jedi. Which is the Dark Jedi? Sith. Because they can use the Force to use their electro equipment to block attacks and things like that, and they can use Force lightning to electrocute people. So just think Sith Lords. Basically. Interestingly, in our last video about robots, we mentioned that the Stone Men were still around. And there's a book about the Stone Man, which were a type of android, which humanity created to do complex stuff. It doesn't matter anyway, watch that video. That's when we first get one of these in a book, because one of these guys, an Electro Priest, is sent to assassinate the Stone Man. So the Adeptus Mechanicus are clearly trying to eliminate, they are aware of these Stone Men, these heretical, not quite AI creatures who are still wandering around, these sort of cyborg things. So that's when I first came across these guys. And actually was the reason I bought this box, because it's in the book. What's the book called? What's the story?
Do not ask me. I don't read it.
Small Cogs. That's it. Small Cogs. Look it up on the internet, on YouTube, and you should be able to find the story on YouTube, because it's out there. So yeah, these are actually quite interesting guys. You will notice that they have bandages on their eyes. Now, why would that be?
Because in the Matrix, yeah, in order to kill,
Neo,
you know, they ended up burning his eyes.
Yeah, that's entirely what it. No, yeah, but yes, it is actually. They burn their own eyes out. In their basic training, they're using lightning, basically. They're using electricity, and one of the first things they tend to do is burn out their own eyes.
I forget, how's Neo burn his eyes again?
He gets hit in the face by electro gun, doesn't he?
Who did that?
Smith.
Was it Smith?
Yeah, Smith uploads himself into a human. Because that's how that works.
I thought it was that... Oh.
Yeah.
You mean the guy that's a serial killer?
Yeah, that's the guy.
Oh, I thought it was just a weird dude.
No, that's Smith. Yeah, I know. If you watch Matrix, it doesn't make any sense whatsoever. And also, Matrix seems to forget that it's Smith. But
what are they making Matrix for?
I'm so not looking forward to that. These guys in their basic training, they tend to burn out their own eyes, which is interesting. So they're technically blind. But they use Auspexes and stuff to see. So yeah, they're just like Neo in the Matrix. Yep. It's actually what they are. Just an interesting factoid of lore. Now, on the battlefield, these guys they're not actually heavy infantry, and they're not light, fast attack infantry particularly, but you can technically argue that point. I would use them as kind of support troops for your your machines, you know, your walkers and stuff like that. That's what I'd use them for. But that I haven't actually used them yet. I'm only guessing, reading through the book. I think that might be what they're best used for, but I don't know. We'll have to find out when we play with them. Are you looking forward to taking on my my mechanical army?
Yeah, that'd be really easy to kill.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Well, the reason, another
your
reason.
robots are useless. Because if you kill the dude that operates them, then your robots are useless.
Well, it depends what order I've just given it.
Well, if it's advanced, then it's fine, because I just move. And then you just leave, yeah, you'll leave the game.
Yeah. Yeah, the robots are very much like the guy in Buck Rogers who constantly keeps doing the same. You've never seen Buck Rogers, have you?
No.
Alright, forget it then. Anyway.
Do a Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Oh, Hitchhiker's Guide. Marvin the Paranoid Android.
There you go.
Yeah, I like Marvin. I share his views on the universe.
He's dead.
Yeah, I know it's depressing, isn't it?
Yeah, well, so is the other guy.
Well, actors do die eventually. You know, they're not all immortal.
Yeah, but their TV personality lives on.
Lives on, yes, forever, and he'll always be Marvin the Paranoid Android.
Like The Shining.
Actually, both Marvins are dead. Because Alan Rickman died as well, the guy who played Marvin in the new film. I saw the new film at the premiere.
Did you?
I did, yes, I was at the premiere.
I'm watching The Joker next week.
Well, you are.
I am.
Yes, but you didn't go to the premiere, did you?
No, I'll go to the cinema just to watch it after it's already been watched by everyone else.
Yeah, okay.
Because I'm slow.
Are you going to suddenly, like, go insane and start doing bad things to people?
Someone already did that.
Because apparently, according to The Guardian, everyone who sees the Joker goes and does bad things.
They have to dress up as Batman first.
Yeah, no, there's just Batman that, right. Yeah. So...
What film was that? Was it Dark Knight Rises or Dark Knight? The guy did that.
I think it was Dark Knight.
It was a good movie.
The Batman guy.
I love Joker in that movie. And they died.
Yeah.
Is that his only Joker he did? Did that night? Was that
Heath
the only
Ledger, yeah, because he died straight after. Seriously, if Heath Ledger hadn't died...
Best Joker on the planet.
We would have had 5 more Joker films by now with Heath Ledger. Because he was brilliant.
The way he talks.
I know.
So, I counted, by the way, in The Dark Knight, I counted how many times he says, do you know how he got these scars? 3 different stories he gives.
Yes, because he never tells the truth.
One is that his wife is looks so bad that he got a razor.
And did it to himself.
Yeah. And then she left him.
Yeah.
And then the other one is his dad got angry because he was drunk and did it. And the other one, he never gets time to do it because Batman stops him. Might be the real one.
Personally, I think he was injured in combat because I think he's a veteran.
But it is though.
Yeah, but I think he was I think he was injured in combat somehow, and that's why. Because I don't think he's actually a bad guy. Because if you think about the end of Dark Knight, is it Batman who took out all the crime bosses and pretty much ended crime in Gotham?
No, Joker killed them.
The Joker did. The Joker actually ended not just crime there, but also the Chinese.
Oh yeah. To be fair, Batman brought it to him.
Yeah, it did. But yeah, the Joker actually brought law and order to Gotham, and yet he's the bad guy. Whereas all Batman does is beat up poor people. He's a rich guy who dresses up in a suit and beats up poor people. That's what Batman does. The Joker is actually fighting the system and taking the system directly on. So, kind of the Joker's a good guy in that, sort of.
But he is mad.
He is mad, yes. But I think he's suffering from PTSD, which is where that comes from. And I think that's his backstory. But I don't know. The point is, Heath Ledger played it as if you didn't know where it came from. So you're not supposed to know. Anyway, that's enough of the Joker. Yeah, we'll see how these guys play when they're done up, and we'll paint them up, and you'll get to look at them. So, thank you very much for watching.
That's everything from me.
And everything from him. Goodbye.
Bye.